beautiful as ever. And he says that he wants you to, he says you've really healed a lot on the inside, and he wants you to open your heart up to earth plane friends and people and partners. And he's saying, you know, you don't have to just like barrel in, but just be open. He says, first of all, you have so much love to give, and you're such a great partner. You really have partner kind of energy. And he's saying, so he wants you to be well, and he wants you to be happy. And he's saying, I want you to open up this year. I want you to open up to love. And then the next thing he's talking about is like some kind of, my word would be like charity, but I don't know if that's the right word, but some kind of event or charity. And he's saying, keep in that it really is part of your soul. And so keep in that. Maybe, well, I don't know if I want to do that, I'm not really sure. He's really encouraging, you know, like if you put your foot in, put your foot out, like that. He's going to put your foot in and put the other one. He's going like, go in. You know what I mean? So like this, yes, no, yeah, and then go, yes, go in. And he's saying, I want you, there's still growth going to come. There's still what we call hookups, people to meet and people to, I don't know, we'd say like bring in somehow. And so he's saying this is a good year for that. And good year for the connections and the charity and growth. And he's saying, so just know that and stay in. And it really is part of your soul vibe. And he's saying, so keep on that path. He's saying, love, 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 love to you, love to your new year. And he says, love to the kids. He's saying you've done a good job and you're doing a good job. Sometimes you think like, well, should I help? Should I not help? Etc. And he says, you're doing a good job. You're doing a good job. There's a man in spirit. He's circling Father's Day, so probably a father. And then I'm seeing, kind of like out here, I'm seeing like, I don't know, farmland or country land or whatever, you know, expanse. I don't see like building, I'm seeing more open. And then, you know, there's like a movie, I think it's called George of the Jungle. And then I see The Wizard of Oz. So does anybody know any of that?
Yes. I think so.
Okay, and so they show me the young girl and Toto and Kansas. Are you from Kansas?
No, her name's Dorothy.
I got a Dorothy. Okay, Dorothy and this male in spirit, and again it feels like a father maybe, and he's saying, I love you and thank you for your prayers and thank you for walking with me on my last day. And maybe you really took a walk with him or maybe you called him, you know what I mean? But he's saying on his last day that you made an effort to be with him, to touch him, to speak to him. And he's saying, I want to tell you thank you for that. And he's saying, yes, I did just lift up into heaven and prayers, and I felt people's prayers for me. And I want you to know I'm well. I want you to know I'm well. And then he's showing me again like expansive land or maybe like farmland or whatever. And he's saying, I don't want it to be a burden on anyone. And I want you to make good decisions for everyone. He's saying don't think about like, well, I have to do this for so-and-so, or this person gets this, or this. He says make a good decision and not let it be a burden. So he's showing me kind of a group. And then he's saying, like, make a good decision for everyone. And he said, and remember, like, let's say there's 8 people, whatever. He's saying, of course, a couple won't like it, but I want you to, in your heart, just know, okay, I'm being fair, I'm trying to do right, kind of make good choices, you know. And he's saying, so I just want it to be, I want good decisions, and I want, 6 out of 8 or whatever to be happy about it. 2 probably won't, but they're just kind of fussy anyway. And so he's saying, like, I want you to be well in your heart. I want you to be well in your heart. And I love you, I love you. Okay, I have a Mother Mary, so my Mother Mary. So does anybody have a Mother Mary in spirit? So they're circling Mother's Day, then they show me my Mother Mary. So does anybody have a Mother Mary in spirit?
Yes.
And then I see in Oklahoma City we have something called Evans Furniture.
Yes, there is.
At Evans Furniture.
Yeah, there's 2 of us here. Our mother was Mary Evans.
Okay, so what's one of your first name and what's the other first name?
Diane?
And Vicky.
Diane and Vicky. Okay, so first of all, she's saying to the Vicky, I want you to know that I'm proud of you for all the soul work that you've done that in this lifetime and that you continue to do. And it's different than the way I would have perceived or thought or, my plan for it all. But now that I'm in spirit, I can really see how your colors and your soul have changed over the years and how the God energy in you has become. And I'm really proud of you for that. I'm proud of you for finding your way to do that, live that. And I want to encourage you to continue doing your own spirit path, whatever that is, and exploring this God energy in you. And it's different again than I would have thought or picked, but I'm happy. I'm happy for you. And then the other one, she's saying, she's kind of laughing, and she's saying, don't you love kids? They give you gray hair. And so maybe you've got some kids, or maybe she's talking about you, I don't know. But she's saying, don't you love kids? Oh my gosh, they give you gray hair. And okay, this is to the Diana or Diana, somebody like that. Diane. Okay, so in the picture, she's showing me 3 babies. Well, young ones, let's say that. Do you have twins, or are there 3 like in the family, or do you know?
I've got 2 grandbabies.
You've got
but
2 grandbabies.
I don't know of a third one.
Okay, well, the picture did have 3, so we'll just say that, you know what I mean? And 2 looked close to age, so that's why I thought maybe twins. And then 1 looked different, so maybe a year different, but still all young and similar. And she's saying that the mother of the babies you have now, I guess, the mother of these babies, needs some support in both some time and free time, and also in just, sometimes our words just that we care. Sometimes we just feel like nobody cares, and nobody knows how tired I am, or no one knows that I'm stressed out, or whatever. And so the person in spirit, a Mary or a mother in spirit, is saying, let the mother of these 2 just know that you care, and let her know that you're there to support her when you can, and that she can ask you for help, or she can say, oh gosh, could you keep the kids on Saturday or something. She's saying, let them know that you're willing to be that extra support, that extra help. And even if that doesn't happen, if she said, no, sometimes just knowing that someone spoke that to me cared about me, was willing, that sometimes can just shift someone's energy to a better place. And she's saying to both of you, thank you for sending me your thoughts, that both of you talk to me, both of you send me up thoughts, both of you say hello, both of you, think about me and thank you, and yes, I get that. Yes, I get that. The second one, Diane, she's saying that she wants you to not that it's bad, but she's saying I want you to make health a priority this year, your own health. So if you've been saying, oh, I'm eating better, or I'm gonna take my vitamin, and I don't see bad, but she's saying like you want to shore up your system. So maybe that's vitamins, maybe that's, diet, exercise or something. She's saying energy up. She wants you to get your energy shored up and your system shored up. So just make choices that support that and help you do that. Well, I see Albert Einstein, but it's a woman. So, I don't know. An A and E, Albert Einstein. Maybe Alberta, some woman kind of name that's like Albert. So an older, and we'll say pretty old woman in spirit. She might have an A, she might have an E. And then Bradley.
Okay, it's for me.
I want to come to you and again, pretty old person in spirit is saying that, first of all, she's saying that she really didn't know you, but she wishes she would have, because she's saying you're a very kind of like independent spirit, independent person. And she says, I really like that. I really like your spirit and the vibration you bring as a person. And she says, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you for being strong and for being independent. And she's saying when she was alive that she tried to be that too. Now, wasn't as bold as you in any way, but she did try to be independent. She tried to be her own thinker. And she says, I was a little bit ahead of my time because I tried to be an independent thinker myself. And the next thing, there's an angel coming in, and the angel is showing me like this one commercial sometimes that comes on, and I'm trying to think of Ancestor.com or something like that. I don't really know, but it's like the Mormon Church, and how you can go look up a name or something. I've never done it, but so their angels are showing me this commercial, and they're saying, if you'll go and do whatever it is, put names on these trees or whatever, that you'll find out more and more and more about, I guess, where you came from or where your family came from or something like that. And I feel like some of it is from way far away. So maybe somebody came here from Germany, or somebody came here from France or something, I don't know. Then the next thing the angels talk to you about is they want you to really think about the type of person you are. And they're saying, from Spirit's side, that you're a people person, that you love people, and you love a good time, you love friends, you love, gathering and groups, and you like to be a friend and support a friend. And so the angel's saying, so they want you to keep that part of your life connected, I guess we could say, connected, stable, together, because that's really who you are. And at the same time, they're saying you're really ready for some new energies too. You're ready to, and so the picture I see reminds me of people I hear that do like this. They look, well, I live 6 months a year in Florida, and it's in the wintertime, and then I do 6 months a year here. Or I do 4 months a year, down there in the Gulf of Texas, and then I live, 8 months a year here. And so I want you to think about getting maybe like, I guess it's called bi-coastal or something like that, where you have 2 houses or 2 places you stay. And Spirit's saying it would be good for your spirit, but not really fully good to just leave, because you're so connected and you're such a people person and you love people and all the energy that connects you here. And so then I could like get new connections when you go to this new place, wherever this new place is, and you're building, but you're still keeping this connected group, connected love, connected, growing with people, expressing with people. And so the angels are saying this year they want you to consider here, downsizing some, but then expanding in some other place. So some other place that, you know, do you like the mountains? Do you like the water? Do you like, you know, Florida? Or no, I like Tennessee or something. And so they're saying they want you to think about simplifying here, but then adding, and I guess another flavor, a whole nother dimension to your life, a whole nother dimension. The next thing that they're saying is, don't let your heart be sad about people coming and going in your life, whether it's friends or family or love people or whatever. They all come in for a reason. We touch, we learn, we grow, you know. Some of it's short-term, long-term, whatever, but it's all good. And Spirit's saying, don't let your heart be heavy. Celebrate love. Whether it was a week, a day, a year, 20 years, 30, you know, celebrate it. Know that it was good, and thank you, Spirit. And that thank you, Spirit, brings more connection, more love, more people, I guess, to you.
Thank you.
Well, it's kind of funny. So now we've got another female, but a boy name. So I think it's a boy name anyway. So now I'm at the word my brother, Alan. But that's a boy name to me. And so then it's a girl. So does anybody know?
Alan, don't need Alan.
Alan?
Don't need
Oh,
Alan.
yeah.
Okay. And that's your name or somebody in spirit? That's your name. Okay.
Dawn and Anita in your spirit.
Oh, how funny. Okay. Okay, tell me, say, I want you to do like this. I want you to say, my name is Donita, my date of birth is January 1st, or whatever. I want you to say it 2 times.
My name is Donita Allen. My birthday is December the 14th. My name is Donita Allen. My birthday is December the 14th.
Okay, so the Cupid angel's coming to you, like a love angel. And so the Cupid angel kind of pulls back, and he's got a bow and arrow, you know. And I would just say this: he's kind of scoping out, you know what I mean? But he's not. It went boom. He's not let it go. And so in your brain, I want you to be really comfortable, really strong. You haven't met him yet. You know what I mean? Like somebody go, oh, was it the guy in first grade? Was it the guy there at Target? You know what I mean? Was that the guy? So you haven't missed him. You haven't, you know, let him go, whatever. So the person that you're supposed, your next great love, is not behind you. It's not someone that you've met, not someone that you know. The person is before you. Now, in long term, I want you to breathe and be with me. I don't think you meet him this year, but I think probably within 2 years. So, I mean, that is a little ways out, but it's not forever. You know what I mean? And so, the Spirit is talking to you about this year and just really loving you and loving your life more. Just getting really well inside. You know, I'm happy, I'm well, I'm taking care of myself. Just well inside. Love this year, love you, and that's all preparation. That's all preparation for the love that's coming. The next thing that they're talking to you about is they want you to have more, I guess the word is faith or trust or, again, Spirit is saying that sometimes you doubt, like, I don't know if God has that for me, or I don't know, maybe I did miss him in first grade, maybe that, and they're just saying we want you to have more faith that you're exactly where God wants you to be, that you're moving forward, and that your great love is ahead of you. You know, so get just strong in your heart where you just know it. You're not, you know, critical or worried or sad or whatever the things are, that you just know he's before me. He's before me. The next thing that the angel's talking to you about is to carry, you know, when we know, like when we're more assured in our heart, like I know God has good for me, or I know God has love coming for me, it kind of allows us to be happy. I mean, it's almost like anticipation. And the angels are saying, this year get happy, get really happy. And they said that you've kind of been in limbo a little bit. You've kind of been in a kind of a, I'm not in the past, I'm not in the future, and I don't really know. Okay, you're moving forward. You're not there yet, but kind of get in that anticipation that I know it's coming. I'm getting, you know, kind of getting excited and all that kind of good energy.